Hi guys, my name is Lilia Salira, and in today's video I would like to share my experience with the meditation and Vipassana meditation and the technique that I learned there. In my previous video I did talk about my experience in the Vipassana retreat. It's a 10 days silent retreat meditation, and during that meditation, besides the silence and besides the meditation itself, we did had many other techniques, old mostly Buddhist techniques that I've learned and I wanted to share with you guys. So during our breaks we did have they feed us twice, so breakfast and kind of dinner. We all was instructed by our teacher that we have to meditate during our food as well. How it worked is when you go and get your food, there was a kind of like a buffet. You can just go ahead and put as much as you want, and you sit there and you look at your plate. And when you look at your plate, you see what's in it. And for example, you had potato with vegetables, and you look at the potato and you try to imagine how many people it took for that potato to be in your plate. So you're going back and you're like, okay, somebody prepared the ground for this potato to be planted, and you thank that person. Somebody planted that potato, and you thank that person. There is somebody who was taking care of that potato, and it's probably were a bunch of people, so you thank them too. Then you think of people who actually got it all packed for you and delivered to the store, and you thank the people who packed and thank a person who the driver who drove that, and then you thank of people who was in charge of making that car that allowed them to transport your potato to the store, and then you thank everybody on the way, and then you think about how many people it took for this potato to be on a shelf of a grocery store, and you thank that people. Then you thank the person who actually went to the grocery store, bought that and brought it home and cooked for you. And the same with everything. So when you're done with potato, for example, a berry, I don't know, like berry drink, and then you think the same way that somebody were actually picking those berries, somebody were bringing them in, somebody was putting them on the shelf of the store, somebody bought them from the shelf of the stores. It all was transported, it's all was processed by somebody. And then when you done with that, you go with each ingredient that you consume, the same with the bread, and thank every single person who made it happen. And it was like we had a very long lunch, I'm telling you, because when you start thinking about how many people worked and put their life and their time and their efforts for you to have that meal, you realize how interconnected we all are, how many people are part of your life and part of you being alive because of because they went and did their job. And that was so eye-opening for me, because I never thought about this way. I never thought about how much it takes for me to live my life, how much of other people's time and effort it takes. So for example, right behind me, that's my friend's paintings. Her name is Irina Schultz. She's a famous painter in San Diego, and it takes her so many hours for me to get up and see that every day. Somebody grew and picked those flowers. Somebody made this vase. Everything that I have around me and everything that you have around you, made by people for people. And I think if you start thinking about it that way, I found so much gratitude in my heart when I was doing it. And even now, like sometimes I do that technique for, when I have time, thinking about how many lives are part of my life. Because we do think sometimes that we are lonely, or something goes wrong, but then if you feel that you're not happy right now, try to find something that you can be grateful for. And I think it's one of the best techniques. If I would ever have kids, I would definitely try to teach them that. And it's not only helping you to understand how many people are part of your day-to-day life, but also have a gratitude to it. And actually, if for kids, it's a great way to understand how things are made. Because when you are immature, and it doesn't matter if you're immature emotionally, or you just a kid, sometimes we think that things are just appear. But no, they don't. I mean, every single thing that we have, it's somebody's hours of life. And another thing that happened to me after I realized that is I am so much more careful with things. I don't want to break things anymore. I don't want to be destructive. I don't want to throw away stuff. I don't want to throw away food. Because the blind consumption is not a part of my life. Now I waited against my own time, because my money is my time as well, and against everybody else's. And I try not to buy more than I can honestly consume. And yeah, it was a really game-changing idea for me. So here we go. I'm glad I shared it with you guys. I hope it will help. Try it and let me know in the comments below what you think about it. And I know that as a gratitude technique, maybe this technique has another name. Let me know in the comments below if it does. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. My name is Lilia Salira. Bye.